Hello everybody and welcome back to our Wake Forest Deacons football dynasty here in NCAA Football 14 for Xbox 360. You're probably noticing a score on your screen that you didn't see the game for, and that's because the game never happened. That's because I messed up. For the first time in this dynasty, I accidentally simulated a week. And since autosave was on, we can never get that back. After Virginia Tech, after the win, after the upset, we looked at our schedule. We had Kentucky coming up, we had Duke, we had Syracuse, we had Louisville. I went to go look at the Louisville game. I accidentally stayed on Louisville, and I simulated the first week before canceling. Unfortunately, it was an ACC game. That's a big no-no, because we need every ACC game right. Virginia Tech was our first win. We were 1-1. I feel like we could have beaten Duke. Not very easily, but rest assured, we probably could have beat them. But that puts us at 3-2 overall. That puts us at 1-2 in ACC play. And if we go take a look at the ACC standings, that simulated loss puts Wake Forest, instead of tied with Florida State, who they do have tiebreaker over us, that puts us at 1-2, tied with Louisville. Now, it's still very early on in the season. And again, like I mentioned, we have a Louisville, we have Clemson, we have Syracuse coming up. Those are big games, obviously, but it would have been nice to get another win. And instead of going 3-2 with a Duke win, we could have gone 4-1 on the year. And obviously 2-1 in ACC play. But you can't bring back the past. You can't change the past. So this is an update video. That's basically all this is. This is an update video. I screwed up. First time, I believe in the Dynasty that we simulated a week, and it was a loss. Would have been mad if it was a win because, again, simulation, you didn't play it. But that's the first time we haven't played a game in this dynasty in its entirety. So saying that, this again, it's just like a 5-minute video, 10-minute, however long it is, quick update video about what happened. You guys saw Virginia Tech. You will not see Duke. That is why. I guess we can look at the box score, but what's the point, right? What's the point of looking at the box score? You didn't play. The news just is going to get worse. So let's just go to game stats, more info on it. Let's go to game summary. And it looks like Duke was ahead the whole game. They were up 10-0 at half, 17-7 end of 3, and then 28-14. Let's see. Team stats. Yards, Duke 450, would not have allowed that. 35 rushes for us, 178 yards. No interceptions, no turnovers, no fumbles, so that's a good thing. But 1 for 11 on third downs. Yeah, that's definitely not our play style. If anything, we go at least 70% on third downs. Johnny Andrews still in for the injured Richie Miles. 10 for 21, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 129 yards. Good to see him doing good in simulation. Wayne Haynes, no, we would not have given him 17 rushes. We would have given him 27 rushes for at least 100 yards. Andrews, 11 attempts. Roderick Elliott, 5. Pollock, 2. Okay, apparently we ran with our wide receivers 2 times. Sure. What did Duke do? Hampton, 19 for 39, 172. Rushing, He also led rushing with a touchdown. Graham had a touchdown. Barry had a touchdown. That's where all their offense came from. They're rushing, so we couldn't stop rushing. But let's go ahead and take a look at the ACC Coastal. We looked at the Atlantic here, and Clemson is out in front. NC State is 1-0. Florida State's 2-1. We're 1-2. We're tied with Louisville, who's 1-2. Boston College and Syracuse yet to win. ACC Coastal, North Carolina, and Duke are 2-0. So, see, Duke's out in front instead of 1-1. Virginia Tech, Miami, and Georgia Tech are 1-1. Pittsburgh and Virginia are 0-2 and 0-1. And overall, Wake Forest, we sit 6th. So, not that much disparity, but definitely irritating. Let's go ahead and look at all the others. American, Navy, Houston Temple, Cincinnati are all undefeated. Go through this very quickly. Big Ten, West Virginia, Oklahoma State, Baylor, Kansas. Somehow Kansas State hasn't played a game yet, but they're 0-3. Sure, why not? Big Ten, Northwestern, Wisconsin, Iowa, Rutgers. They are all undefeated. Conference USA, UAB, FIU, Louisiana Tech, Marshall, Western Kentucky, North Texas. That's a lot of teams who haven't lost yet. Independence Army is 4-1 is E2 star. Notre Dame, you're slacking a little bit. UMass and BYU, well, they're doing their thing. And the MAC, it is Eastern Michigan, Buffalo, Northern Illinois, Central Michigan, undefeated. Mountain West, not the mountain. Mountain West as a whole, San Diego State, Utah State, Wyoming, Boise State. Pac-12, Stanford, 4-0. Who was their loss to? That's actually really interesting. They lost to, okay, Nebraska. Fair enough, they're 5-1. So Stanford, Utah, that's it in the Pac-12. SEC, Alabama, the only team to not lose conference. And in the Sun Belt, Troy, Georgia State, and a handful of teams who haven't played yet. So guys, that's the update. But I'd let this one go out because we'll advance it right now. You will see Kentucky. I'm just so mad about this simulated Duke loss, but you guys will see Kentucky. It should be a lot of fun. I believe the first time playing maybe an SEC opponent, I believe. And if it is, first time, I guarantee you, playing the Wildcats of Kentucky. So, Duke, Kentucky, great basketball teams. Football, a little less to be desired. So, we'll definitely have our hands full. But it should be very interesting. Should be a very fun game. And we will see you in Week 8 of the 2019 college football season. I believe it said it was at home versus Kentucky, so I believe this will be a home game at BB&T Field in Winston-Salem. That's good because we need all the support we can get right now. And Kentucky, SEC, ACC, two best conferences in college football. Yeah, two best conferences in college football. I guess we'll have that little rivalry going on, little conference head-to-head play, at least for us anyway. I might have to go back through all 6 years, 5 years, 6 years. I named 3 different numbers, 5, 6 years, to see any SEC opponents, but I think this is the first one. But with that said, guys, update video. They are 3-3. We are now unranked because of the Duke loss. So let's see where we dropped. Top 25 polls. Let's see, other receiving votes. We are 26, 7, 8, 9. We are 30th. So we were 22nd. We dropped to 30th because of the Duke loss, and that the top 2 cannot get more ridiculous. Iowa and Navy. What is Navy doing? And what? The Navy midshipmen are second in the country. Alright, so we'll upgrade our guy really quick here, and we'll call it a video. Offensive coordinator upgrade. Let's go ahead. Let's lock down receivers, because that's our defense. That is our defense. That's a good point. That's our defense. Let's see. We don't really fumble. Let's go ahead. Let's get even better run protection. Why not, right? Let's just get even better run protection for Wayne Haynes. So with that said, thank you guys for watching. Kentucky, next time out. We will see you there from BB&T Field. I will catch you guys later.